Hello, grade one. So uh, yesterday we completed this page that we were supposed to complete on Monday. Okay, so in class on Tuesday we completed it in school. On Wednesday, I'm sorry. On Wednesday we completed it in school, and the question asked you to replace the underlined word with the pronoun he or she or it. Okay, so number one, Jim rides his bike in the park. So we want to replace Jim with a pronoun he or she. Since Jim is a boy, we chose he. Number two, the park is a fun spot to ride. The underlined word is the park, so the park is a place. So we replace the pronoun that we use to replace the park is it. Number three, Gail is on her bike. Gail is a girl, so we replaced her name with the pronoun she. Carlos rides next to Jim. Carlos is the underlined word, and he is replaced with and because Carlos is a boy, we replace him with the pronoun he. The last one is his bike helps Jim go fast. So his bike, we're talking about the bike here, which is the underlined word, is replaced with it. Okay? So today in class, we started answering page 386 to 388. Okay, and pronoun, we also took the pronouns they for plural. So if the underlined word is plural, we replace it with they. It says here, decide if the underlined word in each sentence can be replaced with the pronoun they. Circle yes or no. Okay, so if the word that is underlined can be replaced with the pronoun they, we will circle yes. If it cannot be replaced with the pronoun they, we will circle no. So sentence number one says, turtles live in pond. Okay, the underlined word is turtles. You see there's an S at the end, so that's plural. So can we replace turtles with the pronoun they? Yes. Okay, so we will circle yes. Number two, this turtle has a black shell. So this turtle, that means it's only one turtle. There's no S. So it's singular. So can we replace this turtle with they? No, we have to replace this turtle with it. So we will circle no. One frog sits in the mud. One frog. Is that plural? No, it's singular. So we will replace one frog with it. So we will circle again no. Number four, the frog and the turtle and the frog go for a swim. So here the underlined words are the turtle and the frog. Is that plural? Yes. So if we want to replace the turtle and the frog, can we replace it with they? Yes, we can replace it with they, so we will circle they. Number five, the small turtle walks home with mom. The small turtle, that's only one turtle. So can we replace the small turtle with they? No, we will replace it with it. So we will circle no. On page 387, what does it say? Oh, we will use the pronouns I and me. We know that we use the pronouns I and me when we talk about ourselves. So when do I use I and when do I use me? I use I when it's in the subject part of the sentence. That means in the beginning of the sentence. And when do we use me? We use it at the end, after the verb, after the action word. Okay? So I and me are used when you talk about yourself. So it says draw a circle around I or me to complete each sentence. So you will choose which one you will use for each sentence. Okay, number one, I or me have a bird named Tweets. Of course, this is the beginning of the sentence, so this is the subject. So we will circle I. Why? Because we use I in the subject part of the sentence or in the beginning of the sentence before the verb. Number two, Aunt Lil gave Tweets to me. We will circle me because it's in the action part of the sentence. What is the action part? It's what happens. What did the subject do? Okay, so it's after the verb, we use me. Aunt Lil gave tweets to me. I or me was very glad to get tweets. Of course, this is the beginning, so this is the subject part of the sentence. So I was very glad to get tweets. It was nice of her to give tweets to me. The end part of the sentence, or in the action part of the sentence, we choose me. Today, I put tweets in my hand. Okay? I, because it's in the subject part of the sentence. Number 6, I or me like to pet tweets. I, because again, it's in the beginning or in the subject part of the sentence. Tweet gives I or me a kiss on the cheek. We choose me because it's after the verb. Since it's after the verb, this is the predicate or the action part of the sentence. Number 8, tweet does not fly away from me. Tweet does not fly. This is the predicate part or the predicate or the action part. Number 9, I or me thinks tweet is my new pal. I. Okay, I, because this is the subject part. Number 10, tweet makes me smile. So since it's after the verb, we will choose me. Okay? On page 388, we will talk about we and us. So when do we use we and us? We use we and us when you talk about yourself with other people or with another person. Okay, when do we use we? We use we in the subject part of the sentence. That means it's in the beginning of the sentence. And we use us in the predicate part or the action part of the sentence. That means after the verb. Okay, so number 1, it says write we or us to take the place of the underlined words. So let's see what we will use. When will we use we? When will we use us? Number 1, Nan and I are best pals. The underlined words are Nan and I. Nan and I are in the subject part of the sentence. That's the beginning. So will I use we or us? We will use we. We can say Nan and I are best pals, or we can say we are best pals. The next, number 2, says Mom takes Nan and me home. So we can replace Nan and me with us. Why? We use us because it comes after the verb. The verb here is takes. So Nan takes us home. Or Mom takes us home. I'm sorry, Mom. Number 3, Mom and I show Nan the way. So Mom and I is before the verb. So we can replace it with we. Show the verb. We comes before the verb, but us comes after the verb. Nan and I play together. So Nan and I is underlined. So Nan and I, is it before the verb or after? Before. So we will write we play together. Number 5, Nan thanks Mom and me. Okay, Mom and me is after the verb, which is the action part, so we replace it with us. Okay, for homework, we have 2 more pages, which is page 389 and 390. So the next part is about combining sentences using and. We know how to do that. And the last page is also about revising using pronouns. Okay? See you guys.